G'day everybody, Blue here, welcome back to Bywater and Tales of the Shire, where it's like 7 more days of autumn, so we'll be in wintertime soon. And boy oh boy is there a lot of growing to do, and speaking of growing, we also managed to unlock another section of our garden here, so plenty of space for additional decorating and I guess growing of more vegetables. I hope we do see flowers sometime soon, but yes. I don't really know what to do with the space just yet. Perhaps maybe I should just save some money and buy some more garden beds. Anyway, let's take a look at what we need to get done here. There's, well, we managed to sort of figure out what a wolf looks like, so we're going to need to head back to, I can't remember if it was Fosco, perhaps, maybe, that is going to make this wolf. Anyway, we need to head back to the shop. And we've also got a few other tales here about our friendships with various people. So I'm gonna see if we can, check in on those. But also, well, we did level up the, I believe it's the cooking club, or was it the fishing club? Anyway, regardless, there's a few things that we need to do. With the cooking club, we do need to speak to Lily. So let's maybe have a chat with her first and just see if we can complete some of these missions that we've got. That should free up a little bit of space for some more missions, obviously, when we head into town. We probably do have a few bits and pieces here that we could try to sell off, like the hedge mustard and the flowers, mushrooms and hazelnuts. So we'll do that. Lily! Oh, hang on. I thought we were about to complete the cooking club stuff. I'm just trying to remember if we... Or maybe it's Daisy that we need to speak to? Hang on, who's leader of the cooking club? I thought it would be Lily. Or maybe it's... Sorry, it might be Marigold. Goodness me. Alright, well, since we're in the area, let's just have a chat with Daisy, since she's just over there. Assuming I'm heading the right way. This way. Yeah, so that this whole journey over here is not exactly wasted. And we can also pick up a few other bits and pieces here. Why not? Daisy! Oh, I'm glad you're here. Blue, do you want to go for a walk? Of course. What do you want to talk about? I want to introduce you to Muma. She's an Oliphant. Oliphants grow really big, but Muma isn't really big because she's only a toy. Muma used to be Sam Ganji's Oliphant. Sam lives in Hobbiton, but he's now in his tweens, so he gave Muma to me. Why is he called Muma? I don't know. Mr. Bilbo called her that. I'd better go, Muma's hungry. You said Muma's only a toy. How can she be hungry? Because she missed second breakfast, and so did I. There you go. Muma, her toy Oliphant. Let's see. Well, I do need to head to the inn and pick up a few missions anyway, assuming that I have space for it. And we need to talk about the wolf, so we'll get that done. And, well, Neffy's in the area, so we may as well do a whole bunch of stuff in town. And I can't remember if I invited people for some meals just yet. I think I may have. So I might need to check in on what we can make for people, or what we need to make for people, rather. Apparently don't have space for stuff. Oh, I just managed to find a 2-star peach. Interesting, okay. Well, I might keep the 2-star peach just in case we have a need to, you know, make something absolutely incredible for someone. And yeah, I won't be able to pick up anything else. Alright, let's do all of the sales first. So that goes, all of that goes as well. These go, everything else, maybe the wild beef, I can get rid of that. But yeah, the 2-star wild beef I might keep. And do we want to buy anything, or do I need to start saving up? I've only got 300 silver, so I might actually keep it for a little bit. And then, yeah, I'm hoping to be able to... Oh, okay, the wolf conversation. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm hoping to be able to just save to maybe about 1,000 silver to buy another bigger garden bed. Before we see our new wolf's head, I would like to say a word of thanks to our friend Bluebanks. Hear, hear. What for? What have they done? Without them, we wouldn't have our clubs, which are going very well, I have to say. And they helped Orlo find out what wolves look like. I've written it down now, so future hobbits will know. You lot like wasting time, don't you? Who invited you here, Sandyman? Shouldn't you be selling your overpriced flour somewhere else? I was just minding my own business. Some of us should do the same. Now listen here, Sandyman. Why don't we look at the wolf's head? Very well. It wasn't easy, but I'm quite pleased with the result. Follow me. Okay, yeah, I guess it is a wolf's head after all. I mean, that's not bad. What in the name of the Shire is that? It's a wolf. It's ridiculous. It's the best thing I've seen all year. I think it looks very friendly. Exactly. I wish I could stay longer to enjoy this, but my boy Ted was chasing after some chickens with a hammer. I'd better get back before he catches one. I'll give you credit, Cotton. When you mess up, you do it better than any hobbit I know. I'd like to stuff his head and put it over the gate. What have you done, Fosco? I'm sorry, but I followed Orlo's description. White fur, big eyes, looks like a dog. They're supposed to strike fear into the hearts of all hobbits. They're merciless bringers of death. Does this look like a merciless bringer of death to you? Perhaps some details need looking at. It's supposed to have fangs. Where are the fangs? We could stick some sharp teeth on it. That would make it look more fierce. A bit. Do you think the Michelle Delving assessor is going to be taken in by that? He might do. He hasn't seen a wolf either. That's a good point. Can we add some fangs? Some sharp sticks might do it. I'll look for some sharp sticks. Try down by the riverbanks. There are a lot of broken branches down there. Find anything that looks spiky and sharp. Thank you, Blue. Be as quick as you can before Sandyman comes back for another laugh. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I like the look of the wolf's head. It kind of looks nice, if you ask me. Alright, but we do also need to have a chat with Neffy, don't we? So perhaps maybe we should go there first. And then go to the inn. Take a look at more missions. So Neffy, I think should be down this way. Hey, Neffy! I just really don't like how the waypoint doesn't clear as soon as we arrive.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Oh, yes, that's right. We do need a meal for Neffy, don't we? Let me just take a look at what kind of meal we need to bring. Any meal. Okay, my bad. Well, we'll get that done. And I reckon we'll get that done first, actually, before we even do the whole wolf fang thing. Which means we should be free now to quickly check on the boards. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really check the progress of your club levels just by looking at, you know, stuff on your own menu. We've got space for a couple. Hang on. Why can't we see the rewards? Wait a sec. Or is it... Sorry, I'm getting confused now. Where do we go to track the rewards that we get? I thought that was from the board. Oh, here. Find gardener. Okay, club progression. My bad. Yes, it is from your menu. Let's take a look. So... we want level 3 to get the backpack. Garden space unlock. Yes, so Rosie is the person we need to speak to for any gardening related ones. What about the cooking club? Yeah, Lily. I thought we had a cooking mission done, but we need to try to get to level 2 here for the cooking station unlock. I think we'll naturally get there. But to perhaps maybe speed things up, let's go and pick up a couple of the cooking club missions. Peaches. Can't say that we have any recipes that use peach right now. Daundace, perhaps, and potatoes. I think we can do those. Right. Goodness me. Let us go back home and let's do some cooking, because, I mean, Neffy needs a meal to, I guess, inspire her to cook her own. And I think we need to share a meal. I get the feeling that I've sent some invites. Okay, so first things first, let's throw a few of these things into storage. And I do need to cook just a random meal, but I've just forgotten here that I do need to figure out what people want to eat. Let me just have a look at the mail. Okay, berries and fruit, something sweet, something spicy. Something sweet and something spicy. Hang on. It sounds very familiar. I feel like I've got deja vu. Didn't I do something sweet and something spicy just recently? Autumn tart. something sweet and something spicy. Let's do something sweet first. This will come out sweet. So will... Oh, hang on. This won't come out sweet. Unless we make it sweet. Maybe with a berry. Let's do the raspberry hazelnut sponge again. Try and make it tender if we can. If we have the opportunity to do that, actually. We might not get the chance. Yeah, I don't think so. Are we chopping up the raspberries? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's store that. And then something spicy. What's gonna get us close to being spicy? What about the pumpkins? Do we have any spicy options? Not exactly. Mutton stuffed cheese. Do we have any spicy nut variations? Doesn't look like it. I know I could probably, like, chuck some pepper in it. Make it spicy. I think we can get the fish cakes across the line, perhaps. Any spicy fish? Onions, potatoes. Yeah, this is proving to be a little bit difficult to get the right thing. I think I'm gonna go with cool taters and beans because we should be able to convert some of this stuff into spice or spicy flavor, like the brown taters, for instance. And we get to cook with brown taters as well, which is good. Maybe I can even mix, like, pepper in with the maize. Needs to be a little chunky. Let's do that. A little bit tender. And make it spicy. I've only got a little bit of black pepper, actually. Beans. So, again, bit chunky, bit tender. There we go. Probably don't need to saute it. Just throw that in and... There we go, that looks good to me. Brilliant. Okay. So, those are 2 meals for our guests, but then we also need a meal for Neffy, right? Maybe Mrs. Cotton's amazing autumn tart. But then we're out of cream after this. Probably do need to buy a little bit of cream. So I can put some apples in there. Maybe... Oh, okay, some peaches. Maybe that's not a bad idea. And some berries. Let's do... kind of out of raspberries. Let's do currants. So, slightly chunky. Maybe we go there. And... Are we gonna saute anything? I wonder. Maybe we're not going to get the option for that. I'll put that in the pantry for now, because I kind of need to come back to that. Oh, hang on. Oh no. Wait a second. Yeah, I see what's going on. I thought I needed to prepare meals for a couple of guests coming today, but I think I forgot to archive these. Yes, okay. Which means I actually have no invites for the day. Well, we'll keep those meals for another day in that case. All finished up. Yeah. About the wolf's head. Okay, well. Hopefully we did all of that work not for nothing. Maybe we'll pull out those meals another time. But for the time being, I will store these and I might just pick up the autumn tart. And I'll bring this to Neffy. I might actually send out an invite right now, actually. Just so that we're not forgetting to, you know, try to progress our relationship with various folks. So, I'm not entirely sure who we should invite. Old Noakes is a bit upset with us, apparently. So, maybe we can invite young Tom. It's been a while. And maybe... Sandyman? Yeah, that looks good to me. Hopefully, they have a craving for one of the meals that we've already made, but we shall see. So I don't have to go to Neffy immediately, but I think we could perhaps do a little bit of fishing, sell said fish if we've got the time. And then, well, I suppose we could do a little bit of foraging. We haven't really done a lot of that today. Okay, that's the entire batch. Let's scoot on over to Farmer Cotton. Actually, we don't have to sell everything to him, do we? I do want to buy some cream, just so that we've got a little bit of stock in case we need to make some dishes with it. So, let's have a chat with young Tom. Alright, so let's sell you all of these. How much would this be worth? Oh, we can't sell it. Interesting. Let's buy a bit of cream. Yeah, we don't have any stock. Yeah, that's a little bit of money, but I think it'll be worth it. We use cream quite often, actually. Surefield cheese, we've got a couple of batches here. I could probably buy just one more batch, and then... yeah, maybe I should be buying a few other bits and pieces that I've never bought before. And I'm just sort of hoping that by doing that we get to... oh, that's expensive. Let's just buy one batch of beef there. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to see what options we have when it comes to recipes just by having every single thing available to us. Butter? I don't think we have any butter at home. So I might buy a little bit of that as well. Hopefully that unlocks a whole bunch more stuff for us to cook. But yeah, speaking of cooking, got a meal ready for Neffy. Let's turn it in, see what she says about it. Oh, we've got something going on here apparently, but... Hello, Neffy. Are the shears fixed? At your service. Oh, yes, at your service. The shears are ready. They are strong now. Thank you. I wish I could do what you do. What do you mean? I wish I could make things and repair things and have my own forge.
Yeah.
I see. Then you can give me some help. Why do you need my help? You're strong. My water wheel is broken. The wheel still turns, but the bellows do not work. I asked Ladle to pump the bellows, but she wanted to swim in the river. Ladle can't do it. She's a duck. Yes, it is a dwarf joke. Oh. I can mend what is broken, but I need the bellows to do it. I can pump the bellows for you. Good. But it is hard work. You must stand all night in manure. That's another dwarf joke, isn't it? No. Return when the sun touches the hills. Okay, that's a bit brutal.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've cooked you something. Here you are. But how can I... hang on. But how can it last? It is of such weak construction. It's not supposed to last. It's supposed to be eaten.
Yeah.
It must be put back in the furnace. The oven, Neffy. Until it glows red with the heat of the flame. But Neffy, that will just burn it. And then plunge it into cold water. Neffy, this is food, not metal.
Yeah.
Much steam, much noise. Neffy. But much strength. Neffy. The strength of the dwarves. Neffy. You look unwell, tongue friend. Is it because your food is too weak?
Yeah.
Or strike it with a mighty hammer. Then shall this food not crumble? It shall be mighty. Or, if it must crumble, it shall burst like water bursting from a dam. My people can craft such things. A mighty bursting that all shall marvel at. And that is why it is best to twist and beat this pastry of which you speak, to make it strong. What do you think? These are all terrible ideas. Yes, I agree, tongue friend. You do? Of course. What is the point of strong food? It will be too strong to eat. Then why did you spend all this time talking about it? I was thinking it through. How did you learn your cooking craft? Mrs. Cotton has been teaching me. An apprenticeship? Yes, dwarves have these too. I was apprenticed to Snorri the Smith. 40 years apprenticeship. Damn, that's really long. 40 years? I know. It was too quick. But I was young then, and impatient. How long have you been Mrs. Cotton's apprentice? Not that long. And anyway, Mrs. Cotton doesn't take apprentices. Then why did she teach you the secrets of her craft? Because she's kind and generous. And she's my friend, Neffy. She's your friend too? Does Tongs know about this? I have lots of friends, Neffy. I can see that, because you are kind and generous also. I shall call you Tong and Mrs. Cotton friend. Just call me Blue, Neffy. Very well, Blue. But how shall I be apprenticed to Mrs. Cotton? She will show you how to cook, just like she showed me. I'll invite her over for a shared meal. You can ask her to teach you then. Oh, cool. Alright, so for once there is actually a need for us to invite specific people over. So after tomorrow's meal, I reckon we'll try to arrange to see if we can, invite Neffy and Lily. And we'll try to complete things on that front. Let's actually take a look at the club missions here. I'm just trying to see what we've completed. Okay, so for foraging, we've got actually a couple of completed items. Time to see Delphi, I say. I know it's a little late, but I'm sure she won't mind. Plus, going around that way should give us the opportunity to do even more foraging of things that we might want to use. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's a good idea for us to try and stock up on some pepper. But it's a little bit late now. Gonna have to do that tomorrow morning. Oh yes, and there's the matter of the wolves. Well, not wolves, but the matter of the wolves' fangs. Oh, seriously? Oh yeah, that's right. We've got a lot of stuff on us. My bad. Man, I did not plan this very well, did I? Let me go back home. We'll throw a few things into the pantry. And now we should be able to get into the house from this side, right? Or... no, there's another entranceway somewhere else. Maybe over that side. I need to try and work things out. Oh, hang on. Oh, did Neffy not take the meal? Okay, we get to still use the meal for something else. That's good to know. So, if we have a need for that tart, we'll try to break it out for a shared meal. Should be able to grab all of this now. Yeah, I really want to stock up on these white buttons where we can. And actually, since we're out here at night, should be using this lantern. I haven't exactly seen the lantern like react in any specific way. But it's nice to have the lantern out here at night, just to shine a little bit of light on stuff. Delphi! Alright. There are some missions. Oh, got a little bit of butter. Nice. I think we've got one more. Couple of eggs. Very good. So, I don't know where that puts us in terms of progress, actually. Let's take a quick look. Alright, we've got a little bit more to go. Little bit more. think we ought to go back home, though. We are running out of time. Oh, fireflies. Are the fireflies guiding us to stuff, or... Yeah, maybe they are. Interesting. Maybe that's the benefit of using the lantern. Those fireflies will appear. Alright, done for the day. Let me just throw stuff into the pantry. Stuff that we don't want to keep can be kept. Yeah, we'll sell all of this, I think. Time for bed. What a day. I feel like we dilly-dallied a little bit at the beginning of the episode, so I'm hoping for a little bit of a better day. But we have like 3 meals ready to go. Hopefully we could use some of them. And we can quickly go out, do all of our selling and all that sort of stuff. I do need to have a read of the mail. I could leave watering till the very end of the day if I didn't want to do it right now. Okay, I accept. No free flour. What does he want? I suppose I should say thanks for inviting me, so this letter is to say thank you, and to remind you that you'll probably need flour, so make sure you buy some. Something I crave, not found in flour, complex in nature, that taste it is sour. Okay, we don't have a sour meal, I don't think. And then there's young Tom. A salty meal. Okay, well, we're gonna have to cook anyway. Keen to come around today, I'll keep the animals home. I think I feel like a well-salted meal. Willow apparently needs our help. And then we've got a few gifts here. Hello Blue, that meal was good enough to make the old gaffer proud. Sorry, is that what all the cooking is like in Bree? Here's something to say thanks. What do we get? A pumpkin and a sofa. Interesting. 3-star orange pumpkin. And better than me, I think. What a lovely meal you served yesterday. You're becoming quite the cook. Your meals have so much heart and warmth to them. Here's a little thank you present as encouragement. And another table. Nice. Again, haven't really looked at all of the furnishings and all that sort of stuff. I feel like we don't really have a lot of space to put stuff. But let's focus on these meals. So 1 sour meal, 1 salty meal coming right up. I'm hoping I have what it takes. Actually, one thing we could do is we could harvest. Sprouts. That must be a 2-star right there. Okay. I think we can afford to sell our brown taters. Let's do the cooking. Sour meals. Cravings. So he's looking for something salty. We might be able to get this across the line. Bywater blue is salty. We could do that. Put some chestnuts in there. And some more chestnuts. I think we have salt. We don't have salt? Hang on. I thought we would have salt. Look guys, what I'm gonna do is maybe swing by the town first thing. Instead of doing the cooking. Maybe buy some salt in the process. I could swing by the club boards again. Try to pick up a couple more missions. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Alright, so... Salt. Yeah, we have 0 salt. Well, we've got to change that. Let's sell all of our stuff first, though. And brown taters, yep, that goes. A couple of 2-star rosemary. Do we want to sell that? Maybe not. I'll keep the 2-star rosemary. And everything else except for the fish can go. Or actually, everything else can stay apart from the fish. And yeah, let's buy a bit of salt. And I should really buy as much as I can. That should help us get the right flavors. Alright. Club board. Maybe more cooking. Cooking with turnips or puffballs. Hazelnuts? Yeah. Shouldn't be difficult. Maybe puffballs as well. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay. Time to get our meals going. Right. Yeah, we can do the mutton, since he has a craving for that. Bywater Blue. Or I could give him a different, like a different cheese. And then I could, like, put salt in the nuts. Maybe that's going a little bit too far. And I won't have to use up so much salt. So I'll put... yeah, a couple of chestnuts in. Actually, if I do more chestnut, that would make things sweet. So I'd better put some other type of nut in there. I think that should be fine. So the mutton... yeah, I might even be able to just simply salt the mutton, to be honest. Saute that, and chuck some salt in there. Okay, chestnuts. And walnuts. Brilliant. Salty dish. Love it. Now we just need a sour dish. What can we make to ensure a sour taste? I think... we might be able to get this over the line. Oh, look at that. Rhubarb and pepper braised pork. Yes, we did discover this. All I needed was a bit of pork to go with it. I can't remember if we've got a sour type onion. No, we don't. I think we could probably get it over the line here. White buttons, nice. And then, yeah, we could do any nut really. Let's do walnuts. Okay, brilliant. So that should do for our guests. Let's invite them over for, what is this, second breakfast, or is this lunch? So I want something sour. And he should enjoy that. I mean, look at the size of that meal. Looks delicious. Success. But as soon as we finish here, I think I'm going to send out the invite for Neffy and Lily. Let's have a quick chat with all these guys. Ooh, hodgepodge. And a bed of some kind. And Sandyman? Okay, he's got no present for us. I guess we didn't exactly reach the next level of our relationship with him. So let's do Neffy and Lily. Hopefully these guys are not going to be too difficult to cater for. We'll find out tomorrow. Okay, now that that's done, I think we could do a little bit more fishing before trying to head back into town. Obviously, we'll sell the fish. And we also need to do something about the wolf fangs. Still plenty of space. Okay, no more fish here, so we may as well go. Oh, look at that. Is this what we need for the wolf fangs? I think so. So we may as well pick these up. Spiky sticks. I wonder if we'll be using spiky sticks for anything else. Or if it's just literally for this tail. I think that about does it. Let's grab hedge mustard, and while we're here near Orlo's house, we may as well go for some elderberries as well, if we can actually find them. Maybe some grapes, because we're near the grapevines. Oh, no more space. Too many blackberries, too many fish. Okay. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, right. These guys have assembled. We didn't even need to go back to the shop. So, yep, let's gift all of that. Thank you, Blue. These are perfect. We'll make this wolf look more like a wolf. And then we can hang it over the gate. Yes, about that, this head is very solidly made. It's heavier than it looks. Don't you worry, I've got just the bolts for it. I bought them from Hobson Hornblower. From Hobson? Was that a good idea? These are genuine dwarven bolts. Hobson got them himself from the mines of somewhere or other. We should have asked Neffy. Yes, but she wasn't around and Hobson was. Come on, hobbits, let's get this head hanging on the gate. Let me guess, it's just gonna fall over. Yeah, it looks a little bit more intimidating than before. It does look fierce. Unusually fierce. Certainly unusual. We need a wolf's head to become a village, and now we've got one. Can anything stop us, hobbits? Called it. Dwarven bolts, you say? Alright. Okay. Everyone's just leaving the wolf's head over there. That's a bit of a waste. I suppose tomorrow they're going to get us to try to speak to Neffy and pick up those bolts. But anyway, since we're here in the village, we do want to just turn in some produce. So I assume if we ring this bell, yeah, okay. So they suddenly appear. Let's sell all of this stuff. Alright, and I mean, it might not be a bad idea for us to buy some seeds. We're going to need to replant. I'm having trouble saving money, guys. I feel like I'm constantly in need of, like, buying things. We took a lot of sprouts out, didn't we? Maybe I want to try and regrow a lot of those. Okay, maybe that's enough. Let's not get too carried away. Okay, so I suppose we're a bit freer now to do some foraging. Just check in here very quickly. Also, yeah, we do have one of our cooking missions completed. So I do want to go and see Lily about that. Where are we up to level-wise? Perhaps maybe I can cook something else using hazelnuts or maybe puffballs. Yeah, I can always just cook randomly just to complete the missions, can't I? Yeah, in fact, I can't pick up any more because I haven't exactly turned anything in. Alright, all good. We'll, do the cooking. We'll leave the growing until a little bit later. Try to sell these, but I think I'll just throw them in here. So one more time, let's review. We need to cook something with honeyed chub, dawn dace, hazelnuts, and puffballs. I could do this, I reckon. Dawn dace, stone loach. Just trying to think about, like, what kind of flavor I want to make. I'd do, like, a ruby tater. Make this into a sour dish. I can use a puffball here. And that should complete a few things, if I'm not mistaken. If I threw this in the frying pan and just... Yeah, did that move the dial to the left at all? I don't think it did. Let me try that again. No, it moves it to the right. Alright, done. I think that's completed at least a couple of the missions, but then, wasn't there like hazelnut for us to try and use as well? So, honeyed chub and hazelnuts. I don't know if we'll be able to do both, but let's just take a look at any of our fish dishes. Can't exactly sort anything by protein. Yeah, this doesn't require any nuts though. That's alright. We can do like honeyed chub though. And we are almost out of honeyed chub. So we probably should keep a few of those when we find them. We'll make a sweet dish this time. Almost there. Looks good. There we go. I don't think it needs any frying. Nice. Well balanced. Very good. Sweet and spicy combo. Alright, let me throw meals in here. We'll consult all of our meals later when we actually have some guests over, but I want to see if I can speak to it should be Lily, right? Lily Cotton. Alright. Share a meal with Neffy and Lily, but we'll need to wait for that though. All we need to do is have a chat with her. Hopefully, after we complete all of these cooking missions, we actually get to unlock the next cooking station. Don't really know what we will get, or what we'll be able to do with this new cooking station. I'm hoping we'll be able to, you know, try and make things with better texture a lot easier than what we have been. Are they in the Green Dragon or somewhere else? I think they're in the Green Dragon. There she is. So there's a few of these, actually, that we need to turn in. Bit of barley. Oh, does she have a present for us? Good work, Blue Love. Here's something new for your cooking. So we've got a mixing bowl unlocked. Yeah, that seems a little bit weird, because didn't we already do that mission where... well, not mission, the tale about the dwarven mixing bowl, and then for some reason we didn't actually unlock it. So it felt a bit strange. I feel like perhaps maybe that wasn't very well thought out. You can now alter the texture and flavor for more ingredients with the mixing bowl. Yeah, I've always felt that there was something missing. The mixing bowl makes compatible ingredients crisp and can use different variety of seasonings from other stations. Yeah, cool. Alright. So we'll finally be able to make crisp dishes. The more cooking stations you own, the more control over texture and flavor, meaning more delicious meals to share with others. Check out an ingredients compatibility with the mixing bowl through the encyclopedia and head to your kitchen to experiment. Nice. Alright, well, I mean, we do still have a couple more of these missions to turn in. We may as well. So... oh, some turnip seeds, just as well. Don't need to do our own buying then. Oh, one more. There we go. Very cool. Another? I wasn't expecting us completing 5 of them. Well, there you go. A very pleasant surprise. I reckon I'm gonna call it an episode here, guys, while we're sort of hanging out in the Green Dragon. This is a really, really cozy looking pub, so I'm happy to end things here. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, guys, and hope you enjoyed this episode. Drop me a like down below, some comments if you've got any suggestions. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.